Hi, and welcome back to Butterfly Box 78. This is a private love reading. Okay, so I feel the most energy around my heart chakra. So either there's a lot of love, or somebody's giving a lot of love, or somebody's wanting a lot of love, but whichever way it goes, I do see, I do feel the most energy around my heart. I don't know if you're having really good sex right now, or you're thinking about someone who you used to have really good sex with. Maybe the sex between you and this person is really good. I don't know. All right. Wow. So, the energy that I seem to be picking up, we have the Magician in the upright, which is really good because this means that whatever you're manifesting or whatever the other person is manifesting, or maybe the both of you are manifesting something, you all are doing it the right way. I do believe this situation to be quite passionate, quite deep. It could refer to a past relationship that you might have really strongly felt about this way. But I don't think that that's what this is. Matter of fact, I don't even know if this person is your man or woman. I don't know if you're wanting them to be that way. They are a good person. I do believe their energy is coming in the correct way. I do believe that the person that you could be dealing with could be a earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, but they are the King of Coins. That's how they're represented. And then also we have the Two of Wands. That's why I said that I don't know if sexually you and this person have a very, very strong connection sexually, but I can tell that this is a very passionate union. If this is a new situation and you all aren't currently together, I can tell you that I don't know if you all are currently a couple or if this is something that you're trying to manifest is being a couple with this person, but whoever this energy is, they're very, I want to say determined. And that may be you. This could also be your energy. I don't know if you're a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This could be you, but I can tell that there is definitely a lot of passion within this union. What's interesting about this reading is you have the Hierophant in reverse, and that's usually, Hierophant basically to me is a priest. And this is about being led strictly by your spirituality. But because it's in the reverse, and we have the Emperor card under it, which tells me that I don't know if you're dealing with an Aries or have Aries in your chart, but whichever way it goes, and I don't know, this could be, I don't know if there are two people that are trying to get at you. It looks like this past situation didn't really work out. I don't know if this was a past. I think that there was a emotion. I think that the way you're represented here, if I go back into the story, it's telling me that, you know, you were the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups represents cups represent emotion because water represents emotion. But we have the two of chalices in the reverse. So I don't think that there was a partnership between you and this person. That's why the Judgment came out in reverse. So like something wasn't right with this. Something wasn't right with that union. Or maybe previously there was a situation between maybe you. I just think this is different people. That's the energy I'm getting. Justice was in the reverse. So like something happened. I don't know if people were talking about you to this other person really bad, or somebody said something about you, or you said something about I don't know. If maybe you heard something about somebody else and you chose not to go further with the situation. What's interesting is that I think this previous person was actually coming in the right way. I think whatever happened, it was something, they were standing in their power. I don't believe that this was a situation where they weren't coming in correctly. It just wasn't a situation maybe that was necessarily meant to be. Or I can read this as the person that you're dealing with, even though he's represented as a king, he's actually an emperor. That previous situation, it just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't a karmic situation. I think that that's how I want to read this, is that this king is definitely associated with this emperor. But it could be two different people really trying to get your attention. Both of them are very worthy. They're coming in the right way, that's for sure. So if it was a previous situation that didn't, okay, so there was a previous situation emotionally that you may have put yourself in and it just didn't work out because there wasn't anything there. But I think that there could be two people that are wanting you, but it also could be that this person that's interested, you may see him as a king, but really he's an emperor. And maybe the overall energy is the Hierophant in reverse, because maybe he's not seeing you the way that you want him to. Maybe he's not, maybe it's just a situation. Maybe this is about like you're trying to manifest this union between the two of you. And maybe you're the one with the emperor, like he doesn't see how strong of an individual you are. And maybe this person isn't listening to the more, like, if you're spiritual, you know, this is about, I don't know if this person has issues with spirituality. Maybe that's why the Hierophant came in reverse. I don't know if you guys differ religiously. There could be some serious religious differences. I don't know if you all have ever talked about this, like your all spirituality. Or maybe there was a difference in spirituality as far as if there was another person that was involved. Maybe that's why the union didn't work out. You know, it's really hard sometimes to deal with folks who are kind of more atheistic, you know, because they don't understand why you put your faith into something that can't be seen. So maybe that's what this situation is. It could have been that. Either way it goes, this is a really good reading. It looks like you are definitely, manifesting the right things. It looks like there could possibly be a partnership, but I would definitely talk to this other individual and see specifically where their spirituality lies. I think that's going to be important to, especially if you guys are equally yoked. If he kind of, not everybody believes in the same thing, but I think it's important to believe in a higher power. So especially when two people are getting together, because as long as they can agree that there is a higher power, that there's something more out there, then that's something spiritually that the two of you can build off of. Because I definitely see that there is a passion. This person feels very strongly about you. I think this person is very determined though. However, I'm getting that they are kind of more concentrating on the next phase, like the next step. I don't know if this has to do with job related, like where they're trying to get a certain type of position, or they're gunning for more pay. But whichever the case may be, this person is really focused. The only thing that I can tell you is that in their journey, if you're choosing to be with this person, you definitely need to continue to have the right positive outlook. Also, this could be this other person. It could be that somebody else is manifesting you and you don't even know it because you're with this guy. I didn't even think about reading it like that. If you're with somebody who's an emperor, somebody else is manifesting a relationship with you, but they're doing it in the right way in all ways. But there's some type of a lack of spiritual, whatever it is that's going on. Somebody's manifesting you, or you're manifesting this union in the right way. So I do believe that. I think this was a separate situation when I go back in the story. So let's get some self-care cards. Let's see. Okay, so the first one is connect with your womb. This is more about just taking care of yourself, like your feminine self. If you have any feminine issues, this would be a good time for you to get that together. I don't know if you're trying to have children, if that is a factor, or you all have had kids. I feel like maybe this previous person you may have had children with. I'm not sure. But anyway, but this is just about you and women's health and taking care of yourself. And it would help to kind of meditate, about that area of your body. I don't know if you've had trouble there in the past, but just to concentrate, on connecting with your womb. Or maybe you've tried to have children. What's interesting is the next card is pleasure. So again, I felt the vibe in the heart, and I said something, earlier about the sex must be something about the sex. You must have had amazing sex, because this is talking about pleasure. So I don't know if you're receiving pleasure from this person. I don't know. This is very sexual reading. And then the last part is make a vision board. Okay. Some people do this, some people don't do this. Sometimes you can make a collage on your phone, and kind of remind yourself of what is the what is the goals, besides couple goals, like what are the goals for yourself? You know what I'm saying? And how does having another person involved, especially if this has to do with the relationship, how are you able to, visualize these things happening with or without this person and bringing them to fruition is kind of what I'm getting. And then the overall energy is spend time with animals. So if you are an animal lover or have animals, I was feeling dog for some reason, but if you have, if you get a chance to, it's really good to connect with animals. Or if the person that you're gonna have or having this relationship with is really into animals, maybe you're not so into it, maybe they have a pet, maybe they're the ones with the pet. No, anyway, just connect with animals, respect animals. I respect animals. I'm not a big animal person, but I think that it's cool that if part of, you know, part of being able to find, we're all looking for something in our lives, something deeper, and sometimes you can find that through a pet. Anyway, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.